Tonight, we know that in both the best and worst case scenarios for next year's Grand Rapids school budget, teachers will be cut. 24-hour News 8's Danny Carlson was at tonight's school board meeting where the budget was unveiled. She joins us live. Danny?
Yeah, interim superintendent Teresa Weatherall-Neal said that she wanted to give people an idea of what's going on. Best case, worst case scenario, the reality is probably going to be somewhere in the middle. Now, in both budgets, we know student enrollment is down and jobs will be cut. So why the two versions in the first place? Well, they're waiting on a final budget from the state to figure out how much money they'll get from them. And also, GRPS doesn't know exactly how many kids will leave the district next year, but they're sure at least a couple hundred will. A big part of that number is due to kids going to charter schools. So here's what we're looking at. Best case scenario, 400 kids leave next year. That's about the same amount of kids who left the district last year. That would cut nearly $1.4 million in teacher salaries. So that's about 25 teachers gone. Worst case scenario, 600 kids leave. That's more than $1.5 million in teacher salaries gone, or about 28 teachers. Superintendent Neal admitted to us that that 600 student number may be conservative. She says they're hoping to work with the community to keep that number from growing.
I think that we have to be able to compete in today's market with whatever it is that people are asking for. Go through a budget.
And in both of those scenarios, both best case and worst case scenarios, administrators will be cut. We found out today that nearly $1 million in administration and clerical jobs will be cut. Now, it is a little trickier to estimate what that means in terms of number of jobs, but Interim Superintendent Neal told us it's about 12 to 15 probably.
One of the questions that I've asked is, are we still operating as if we have 25,000 students? And I don't know the answer to that, but when I look around, I would like to see us do things in a different manner.
Got a chance to speak with the president of the teachers union tonight. He said obviously they're not happy about the proposed number of teachers being cut, but he says that right now a lot of this is hypothetical because he's not sure that a lot of the charter schools, especially the new ones that are starting up, are actually going to be as big a concern as GRPS thinks that they are. He says he's not sure that that number of students will actually leave the district. Now, a bright spot, art and music will be coming back to elementary schools next year, and also with changes in the blended learning curriculum. Interim Superintendent Neal told us that could mean that some more teacher spots are brought back. Live in Grand Rapids tonight, Danny Carlson, 24-hour News 8.